don't have a bad connection on me. There we go. Cool.
Is this just Rockland?
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Oh god. I want to get Tiska's stats first. Jesus Christ.
That's so much.
That's so much.
That's
absurd.
a number. That's a number right there.
Tiska, what's your AC?
13.
Is it just me or did that improve?
It's because of the cloak.
Ah. What cloak?
The cloak of protection that I got. Like,
Ages ago.
yeah.
You have a cloak of protection?
Yeah. We
got
went
that
to like
one
a
time.
tailor and it did it like a whole thing.
I thought you got a scarf from her.
No.
No, the different tailor.
What?
It wasn't the one in like the. It
City
wasn't the
Plate
one
of
in the plate of fire. It was like in Iril or something.
Oh.
Yeah, that was fairly recent.
We were all.
Oh.
Yeah, we were all getting armor upgrades.
I'm so sorry if I have no memory of that.
No, you're fine.
It do be like that.
it's there somewhere.
I got
Imagine having memory.
problems
The only-
remembering things sometimes. Sorry.
The only reason I remember that was because my adamantine.
Oh.
The only
Okay.
reason
What's
I
your
remember is because my armor class is done.
what's your hit points?
Hit points are 80.
Okay, your passive perception.
Is still 17 because I'm not a fucking animal.
Yes, you are.
Resistances and immunities.
Resistant to fire and cold damage, immune to poison and disease.
And your initiative.
Plus
Plus what?
+3.
Okay. All right. I see your disgusting hit points right there. What's your AC?
Hey folks, it's really late for this reminder, but make sure you take your meds.
Yeah.
And make sure you drink water.
Genty, you round.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Barely. Let me boost your volume. Try again.
Can you hear me now?
You're still a bit quiet, but yes.
Alright, let me see what I can do.
You're audible, just
Discord.
nobody else talk over you. You good to give
My
me stats?
input volume is on max in Discord.
Okay,
Let me try in the OS.
You're good, but if anybody talks over you, I'm gonna be unable to hear you. That's all. So, try not to talk over each other.
Is that any better?
You're fine.
How about now? Is that any better?
You're fine, yeah.
I boosted it like 20%.
You're good. Can you give me some stats?
I'm looking at my sheet for level 12, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you need? What do you want? Like
I need your AC.
the main 6.
I'll ask for them. I need your AC.
AC is 18.
Okay. I need your passive perception.
Passive perception is 11.
Do you have any resistances or immunities?
I don't have anything written down.
You're a dwarf, you're probably resistant to poison.
Possibly.
Depending on the subrace.
Yeah, it's mountain dwarf. I gotta look in the book.
Ah, no then. Hill dwarves are immune to, or resistant to poison, or have advantage on saving throws against it. If I recall correctly.
That's a general dwarf trait.
Oh.
I'm looking at the page right now. Dwarven resilience, you have advantage on saving throws against poison, and you have resistance against poison damage.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else that would make you resistant or immune to anything. And what is your initiative bonus?
+2.
Okay. Let me turn this tabletop audio track a little bit down. There we go. Okay. Next, Sakrow is not here. I'll get his stats next week. Mir.
Just double checking to make sure I didn't forget anything from leveling up. No, okay, proficiency bonus does not go up this level. That's next level. Alright, my AC is 17, 18 if I'm within 5 feet of an ally.
Okay, let me get that down. $17, 18. Okay, your hit points.
83 is the max.
Very nice.
I'm currently down a little.
Your passive perception.
14. Because I am not proficient in that shit.
Any resistances or immunities?
I have things from, items. Let me just double check. Okay, I have it on here somewhere. Yeah,
I believe
don't.
you're resistant to
The hat.
lightning.
Here it is. The magic hat provides energy or electricity resistance, so lightning or whatever you want to call it, and then the starlight ward is necrotic and radiant resistance.
The Dark Star. Yes.
Right. I guess I have the old name on my notes.
Ja. No, that's interesting. I have something written on your sheet for me, but I don't know if it's something that you're supposed to know about, or if it's just a personal note for me. What does that mean? I wish to God I knew what this note meant. Is this...
This is faintly unnerving.
Rip.
The fact that I no longer have a shadow.
No. I mean, it's just like, it's like, you know how I name all of your abilities?
Oh.
Like your special abilities, like sense of place and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, except I have no idea what it means.
As far as I know, my only extra ability was the potion.
It's gathering,
Stuff.
yeah. I'm just gonna put it down, but like with a question mark.
Concern.
No, this is fine, obviously.
Oh. This probably had to deal with... Yeah, okay. Never mind. I know what that is. Okay. Or at least I'm pretty sure I know what that is. Did, after you met with your folks in the Celestial Plane... Or not Celestial... No. Yes. In Olympus. Celestia! Sorry. Jesus, Christopher Kringle fucker. After you met with your folks in, Celestia, did I tell you to change any of the stuff that, like, the weird things that happened when you cast light or whatever? Or after you met Nova?
I don't recall. I know it seemed to go back and forth depending on which god I ended up calling upon.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this on there then, because it still happens. It's literally the only thing I had written down was dark summons, and I'm like, what does that mean? But it's that thing where you summon the will-o'-the-wisp and shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's spooky.
And where you, control instead of turn undead. Okay, what's your initiative bonus?
You cut out in the middle of that word. All I got is something bonus.
Initiative.
5.
Alright. Goodness me, I gotta check my thingy. Goodness gracious, thank you. Both of you. I have still the same shitty marks a lot from fucking 5 years ago. I'm still using it. Poorly, but I am. This poor thing is gonna kick it someday. It's gonna kick it someday.
One day.
Okay. Hessa. Book.
Currently muted, Hessa.
Alrighty. What is your AC?
Sorry, I literally ate something as soon as you started talking to me. It's a 17.
17.
It's like when the waiter comes around to ask how your food is.
It's like,
Yeah,
cool,
I
great.
knew it was gonna happen.
Your hit points?
Hit points are, why did I go to a new tab?
I'll tell you when you're
Sorry.
older.
I can't tell you.
Sorry, 75. Rip to the 69 hit points, by the way.
That. You'll live.
They will be missed.
What's your passive
I don't know.
perception?
Will be missed.
11.
Classic. Resistance and immunities.
I am, sorry, one second. Magic resistant and poison immunity.
Okay, and your initiative bonus.
Plus 14.
Jesus
Holy
fucking
shit.
Christ. What?
Ah. I got a plus 5. I'm alert now. I have a feat.
Oh.
Fucking
this-
rogues.
This
Yeah.
cheat will have
Jesus.
alert.
Ha ha.
You're not still looking at, like, initiative bonus when you're God's marked, right?
No, no, no. It was already a plus 9, but now I get to add plus 5 to that.
Good lord.
Is there ever a point at which Hessa will not go first?
No.
I doubt it.
When
Well,
fighting
I'm
Val,
sure
that's it,
it'll
though.
Well, actually, no. If Book rolls one of her famous nat ones.
That's
Yeah,
also
it's
true.
I rolled a 1 when I was trying to get hit points.
Yeah.
You can take the half
It
for
was
that.
painful. It hurt me.
You'll be fine. The dice rolling your hit points to level up will not hurt you. I will hurt you. Misa, what is your
Please
AC?
hurt me. Wait, that sounds
Alright.
really bad. Nobody heard that.
We didn't.
I heard it.
Nope.
Misa, AC?
18 without shield, 20 with.
18, 20. Okay, I gotta erase this thing down here real fast and rewrite it. Okay, your hit points.
100.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice and even.
Yeah.
Your
Looks
passive
so
perception.
pretty. 11.
We got some 11sies up in here. Resistances and immunities.
These are all immunities. Charmed, diseased, frightened, poisoned, and critical hits.
Christ. Okay, hold on. Charm. Disease. Actually, let me just redo this. This is an easier way to write this. Charm, fear, disease, poison, crits. And your initiative bonus?
8.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Big snake, move fast.
Okay, let me put all my
Big
little pens
snake move
back.
fast. Big snake also thwack anything within 10 feet.
Alright. Okay, got all the information I wanted. Put this notebook away, and these pens. Now I have to pin this to the wall. Where's my safety, or thumbtack? Here we are. This one goes, yeah. To actually, like, stand up. Leverage. Oh my god, I broke my thumbtack. What? I snapped the pin off the plastic.
Oh,
How did I do that?
impressive, honestly.
Holy shit. Okay, I guess I need a new
Congrats.
thumbtack. Hold on. Let's use this
Critical
little red
hit.
one. Okay, let's try that again. Huh? Let's try not snapping my thumbtack into parts now. Okay, it doesn't want to go in there, so I'm actually gonna move it.
Honestly, very impressive.
Come on. Okay, apparently I can't put things in the wall right there. This is
Maybe
going
there's
really
a
well,
stud.
guys. There's probably
Don't
a
put
stud,
things
yeah.
in the wall there, then.
Yeah, okay, because it works there. Alright. It's a little bit harder to read than I'd like, so I'm actually going to move this other thingy. Ow, my hands.
Okay,
Fuck.
who's throwing dice?
I am. I'm testing my new ones. I got metal ones.
Are they any
I
good?
can't do that.
Seems to be middling.
Oh, this thing isn't useful at all. This is an old piece of
Quartz
garbage. From a campaign that didn't love that.
The quartz
Alright.
one seems to be going for highs in those.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Let's open up my notes. See where we are.
Oh my god, we're here to play D&D, guys!
We're here to play D&D at
Oh.
7:37 p.m.
We
Which
got
is, to
here,
be fair, partially my fault
eventually.
because I was getting stats. So I'll take that
We're
one.
in the Feywild.
We are leaving the Feywild with grace.
You were gonna.
Oh no.
Figure.
Alright.
That wasn't supposed to be ominous or anything. I'm just agreeing.
Everything sounds ominous.
Oh, why you gotta be
Okay.
like that?
It's the
not
power of
ominous.
being a DM. You just instant plus 10 to being ominous.
It's
Or like,
plus 10 to intimidation.
You know.
Or like that. Isn't there a Fall in London step that's like dreaded?
Yeah. Okay. So, you had defeated the hunt captain. The his previous second in command now has taken his gun and she is the new hunt captain. She has taken his position. Grace immediately tried to activate her warlock abilities and failed because they no longer exist. So you got to see her do that.
I'm fine, good.
Oh, right! So sorry. As we do this, as you guys are kind of winding down from this fight, there's a couple things I want to have happen. The first of which is Mizha
Yes.
and Hessa.
Oh dear.
You guys are kind of feeling the God's Mark power sort of ebb away as it doesn't last very long. But as you do so, Mizha, you see a sort of faint ethereal figure of your goddess.
Uh-huh.
She is standing next to you. Hessa, and you see yours as well. Again, next to you, coiled up. And Bashini kind of taps her halberd into the ground to get all of your attention, the three of you. And she says, "Are you listening?"
Of course.
Yes.
And Askasha is kind of watching. And she says, "Good. It's time."
Time?
You are our champions. It's time for you to take back our home.
Oh dear.
Like the whole country.
We'll be with you. We'll do our best. And with that, your
Alright.
God's marks wear off, and they disappear.
I pat Hessa on the head and go, "It is fine. It is fine. We can do this."
Yes. It will be perfectly fine.
You do not sound so convinced.
Nope, it's fine.
Okay, next, I would like everybody to mute and deafen except for Lurks, please.
Oh,
dear.
boy.
Oh boy.
Good luck. Don't die.
Godspeed. Fear.
Alrighty. Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Okay.
Hello. No,
So
sorry.
you were in this middle of this battle. There was the hunt captain in his car and all that shit. And then as you were like up next to the car, able to hit it, I think is where you were. Or no, you had a bow out. Yes.
Yes,
You
yes,
were
I did.
firing the occasional, pretty much ineffective arrow against the hunt captain. And sort of nice. Sort of what you saw then was kind of like you sort of froze in place, and you kind of saw the images of your friends and the hunt captains like flickering around you, like backwards and forwards, as if it were like kind of glitching through time. And you heard a voice actually saying, "Can you hear me?"
I beg your pardon?
Oh, so that's a yes. Okay,
Yes?
all right. I didn't totally expect that to work. Are you busy right now? It kind of sounds like you're busy. Like
You know, just a little bit.
oh,
I think there's some sort of fae or something that we're fighting. I'm not exactly clear on the details.
whoops.
Kind of
Okay.
zoned out there for a bit.
Not-
But, you know,
not
it
a
is
good-
what it is.
So this is not a good time then.
I mean, probably, but, like, I don't know.
Okay, I'll try to be fast.
Okay, hit me.
Do you remember me at all?
Who are you?
I'm Teed. Sorry. If you, I'm currently engaged in keeping the Emperor captive. And you do
Oh.
remember this character. They were the weird fox centaur thing that you found in the Emperor's demiplane.
Right, yeah. I totally remember that.
They were in there. They told you, hey, this is the big emperor that I've been keeping captive here for uncounted time, and they told you basically they were a forgotten god of time. And then you guys left, and you left them in there because that's what their job is. So yeah, basically you sort of remember who Teed is.
Yes, sort of.
Okay, right. So I can sense I've been trying to kind of reach out because there has to be something else I can do aside from what I'm currently doing. And I tried to reach out to your other teammates because I was trying to just get anyone at all. But they seem to have connections already, and those ones overpower mine. But you don't, so I was able to reach you. Is there anything I can do to help?
At the moment, I think we're good. We're really giving this guy what for.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
But,
good.
like, also, like, you know, I'm not really the smart one here, but, shouldn't you be, like, saving your power for
Well, I
the
am
Emperor?
mostly. I am. But I can afford to spend a little bit of it just trying to do something more to help you guys, since you're the ones that are doing most of the work here, really.
I mean, I feel like we're really just kind of doing it. It's good, but you know how it is, I guess. Temp has no idea what he's saying anymore, but
Sure.
that's fine.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Teed also doesn't know what they're saying at the moment. They're like,
The two most socially inept people talking to each other at the party.
it's amazing. No, this is fantastic. These are the best two to end up in this conversation. And they're like, well, okay, well, if you need help, you know what? Here. Here. And you feel like it feels like if you were holding out your hand and someone dropped, like, a small metal object into it, but, like, in your brain, kind of.
This seems a little too metaphysical for me.
No,
so
sorry. Listen, if you need help, just, like, hit that. Like, just, like, grab it, I guess? I don't know.
Oh, no. You can't put a red button in my brain.
Well, don't use it too much.
Yeah, well, button!
It's not a button, it's a switch.
Metaphorical button! I don't care, it's close enough. You can't just do this to me.
Okay, do you want it to be, like, something else? Should I put a cover on it?
No, there's nothing that's gonna help. It's just gonna be a temptation.
Well, here's the thing. I guess if you do use it, I can't guarantee I'll be there. Because I do have to keep an eye on the, world-destroying monstrosity.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, like, it might work.
But it might not situation. Okay, I get you.
But, like, hey, I might be able to help. Potentially. So I can offer you that.
Oh, I'm really glad you didn't go for the pun there.
What?
Potentially.
Yeah, that didn't even occur to me.
We need to work on your comedy later.
You know, I probably should have been thinking about that in the countless centuries I've been trapped in here, because there's not a whole lot to think about. But I wasn't, somehow. So, maybe.
Okay, so the button if we need help. Metaphorical, metaphysical, what?
Well, it's a switch,
mind button.
but yeah.
Mind button.
Yeah, well, you know, sure, yeah, it's a button.
Okay. Close enough. Got that, but I really feel like I shouldn't keep you. I do have to.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to,
help
like, get back to it? I'll let you go.
Gotta punch an archfey here.
Yeah, okay, good luck. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this like a phone thing where I can? Oh wait, right button. Never mind. We're good.
Yeah, just okay. Okay. Bye. You know, I'll just let you go. Bye.
Bye. Love you.
What?
Wait, shit.
Okay. Bye. And they're gone. Great. That's really good. And when you kind of blink, all of the images that were kind of flickering around sort of spring to these final positions, and the hunt captain is dead on the ground.
Son of a bitch! I was gonna punch that guy.
I'll hold that thought until the others get
yeah.
back. Oh shit, my water bottle lid.
I came
Alright.
back. Had a good
Got it.
time. Oh, hey.
Right.
Hey, Lurks. What's up?
Oh,
you
my
doing?
spleen!
It was nice knowing you.
You guys,
Temp disintegrating before our eyes?
you guys
Hilarious.
see Temp kind of shake his head and sort of like snap back to reality.
What?
Did
Wait,
you-
wait, he's down? I wanted to punch him!
Does Temp have all of his skin?
Yeah?
Did you get taken to
Nice.
Candy Mountain, Temp?
Hey guys, out of character, how long do you think someone can live without organs?
I did pretty
Depends
alright.
on the organ.
Depends on the person.
I did pretty alright. I mean,
You're dead!
listen.
You ain't living.
It's probably
Listen.
fine. Don't worry about it.
You don't count.
I am undead.
You didn't need those organs.
Well, you don't now.
Exactly. Don't
Listen,
worry about
Temp
it.
can join me. It's fine.
Anyway,
Anyway,
Punch him.
Anyways, this is fine. Grace is getting
Everything's
tied up
fine.
because I don't trust her.
Yeah,
Oh,
as you look up
300%.
for Grace, you see she's kind of trying to slink away.
yeah.
I will walk up
no,
to it
absolutely
and
not.
take out my knife. Yeah, I don't think you want to do that right now.
Yeah. When she sees you coming, she kind of tries to make a break for it, and you actually see that feathered Fae, the new hunt captain, turn around and sort of throw her arm out, and there's this ethereal sort of whip that forms in the air, and it, like, wraps around Grace's neck, and she yanks it and pulls Grace back to the ground.
Oh, jeez.
You I
Modified
like.
clothesline.
I want to be your
Nice.
friend. Thank you.
No problem. This one is no longer my problem. And I've got no interest in dealing with her.
You are one
Holy
of my
God.
favorite people right now.
Glad to hear it. What is this?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
What is this?
Dogs are so
Temper did a
stupid.
dog back.
I love it so much. Dogs are so dumb.
No brain cells.
Literally,
That's me in summer.
Loaded yet for me.
literally temp.
God bless.
The
I love that dog
beautiful.
so much.
the bag of holding works again, right?
Yeah, it works in this plane.
Alright. I've got chains. I think somebody had manacles.
Oh, jeez.
We'll arrest her.
Lurks. No.
Yeah, with her, with that sort of piece of ethereal-ish rope, it's actually some kind of like vine-looking, sort of twined rope substance wrapped around Grace's neck. She can't really get anywhere, so it is pretty easy to bind her and chain her if you desire.
Woo.
Speaking
Well,
of,
we do.
Desire is kind of keeping his distance.
Oof.
That's valid of him.
So,
Yeah.
I
uh,
understand now.
How does it
You get to
feel
make your
for
own.
all of your karma to come back at you right now?
you say this to Grace?
It's gotta feel awful.
She doesn't
Yes.
have any caramel.
She just glares at you.
Oh, you don't feel so snappy now, do ya?
I think she's coming to the realization that she did this to herself. By running and hiding like a little coward.
Karma's great.
She does not answer. Her
What-
glare is toxic.
What was the word? What was the word you used? Oh, yes. How does it feel to be inferior?
Fucking brutal.
Her face is proud and beautiful and contemptuous, and she does not answer.
I guess we'll make our way out after
You
making
wanna-
sure she cannot get out.
You want to loot this guy?
Oh, yes.
You don't have to.
We're
I
looting
we already
him.
have, but yeah.
Yes.
Tim, we're also gonna make sure that she doesn't have anything dangerous on her.
Oh, Grace? Yeah, you can
Hessa will go and loot.
confiscate a knife from her. But her main weapon
Who
was her
wants the
magic and
knife?
that big ol' sword, and neither of those are there anymore.
Who wants the knife? I already have the pointy hat.
Pointy hat.
Yes.
Fucking hunt
The
captain's hat.
archface.
Oh, the stupid helmet.
Yes, I am wearing the
Oh.
stupid helmet right now.
It is way,
mean, for-
way too big for you. If you put that on,
Hessa
it's going to
looks
cover
so
your
proud.
entire face.
No.
I apparently already grabbed the knife because I have literally +0 Feywild dagger on my sheet.
Oh, yeah, that's Grace's knife.
So that was the
And
that was
I-
the thing that was like it was magic, just didn't have a bonus to it, but did count as magic.
Yeah.
Yes. And we will loot the body.
Alright.
We are
You find some
goblin
stuff.
murder.
Stop.
You find that this one's actually inside his car, but it still counts as his loot. There's like a curtain, kind of. You know how those like Jeeps will have like curtains in them, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is that, but you can pull it down and take it, and it appears to be the pelt of some kind of dark-coated creature. Four-legged, with two sort of long appendages attached sort of in the middle-ish of the pelt that kind of look like long, thin arms with these flattened ends that are
Hello?
coated in small teeth.
Please never oh whoa at me again. Thank you.
One of you can
Hello?
make
this-
an Arcana check to try and figure out what creature that is. If you desire.
I was wondering if the dead
Uh,
closer.
Out of character, I think I know what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I think
I
you've wanted
do
one of
not
these.
think
Item.
Hessa would not know what this is.
If anybody wants to
Yeah,
charge.
Tiska would have no idea.
Our best Arcana is absent.
Yeah, he's
I'll try.
apologizing
roll it.
profusely to Mizha for disintegrating her.
Hey, I got an 8.
You got an 8. Wow, that's a weird
That's
a
a
weird
nothing?
pelt. Doesn't look like it's you know what? It's not a creature that comes from the material plane as far as you can tell. You're pretty sure of that.
Cool. Hessa's
I
gonna
got
grab it
Incredible deduction.
and throw it over.
I got a 17
Oh, an Arcana?
because I rolled an 18.
Okay.
God.
Fortunately, this thing isn't too weird or unheard of. And you kind of put some pieces together. This creature is something that was hunted, or has been hunted historically, by the Fae. This appears to be, judging by the fact that it is long, that the fur on it is very close to the body, and those two weird tentacle arms, looks to be the pelt of a displacer beast.
Oh no.
The hunt captain was using this
Oh yes.
during his lair actions, and if you had it altered slightly, it could probably function as a cloak of displacement.
Hell.
I feel like we're gonna fight over this.
You might. It's a good
I
item.
already have cloak, so
I was gonna say, well, we also gotta figure out whether it's attunement or not when it is.
Guys, can Hessa have it?
We'll also have to figure out whether it's attunement to know.
Hessa is throwing it over her shoulders right now.
Okay, at the moment
I
it's
have to
just
look.
a
Hold on.
at the moment it's just a pelt.
Worth
let's
it.
see. What else do you find on him?
Right now, it's just a pelt.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check to loot the hunt captain's actual body.
Who's rolling that?
Whoever
I
wants to
am
loot it.
currently.
Uh,
Investigation?
Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
sitting here making sure that Grace
21.
goes absolutely nowhere.
21. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm very good
All right.
at this.
You find a few things. Um,
Yes.
Firstly, on one of his hands, he has what appears to be a wide golden ring with some kind of gemstone in it, shaped roughly like a teardrop. It's probably very valuable.
Ooh.
You find that he's got a set of lapel pins that appear to be made of actual feathers, but like weirdly large and sort of enameled. You find he does have a
Closer look.
Sorry?
I said, can I have a close look at the feathers?
Yeah. Sure.
That's
Hessa's just passing this all back. Besides the pelt, she is wearing it.
Sure. The feathers are tawny in color. Deeper brownish tawny.
What color is the feathered fae?
I feel like I mentioned it, but I forget. So we're gonna go with macaw colors.
Okay,
Scarlet macaw.
nice.
You find he is wearing what appears to be a very light colored metal chain necklace of some type. The metal's quite thin and fine, but very strong. There's a clasp in the back. And it is adorned with several large curved teeth. Again, it's probably quite valuable. Clipped to his front pocket, there is another wrought metal chain. But on the end of this one is a weird little crystalline monocle. It's odd because you would expect a monocle to be clear glass, but this one is faceted for some reason.
Okay.
So I wanted to make sure I had this down in the notes. There was the chain with the animal teeth, the chain with the faceted crystalline monocle. There were feathers.
Mm-hmm.
Feather
Anything?
lapel pins
And a ring.
Metal chain necklace. Yeah.
and the ring.
The ring. Okay, that was what I missed. And the pelt, which has.
Yes. And there are two more things. One is a compass that you pull out of one of his side bags. It appears to be made of brass, and when you open it, the needle it doesn't move when you shake it. And also it doesn't have direction markings on it at all. It just has a needle. There are tick marks, but no numbers, no letters.
Okay.
The last thing you find is a pair of what look like chain manacles, but they are wrought out of some sort of fey metal, probably, and inscribed with sigils that you do not recognize.
I missed what the actual item there was.
They're
Manacle?
like chain manacles.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, go on.
Oh, I just said okay. Sorry.
Oh. As you guys are looting it, the feathered fae turns to... Who's next to Grace? You, Tiska?
Yep.
She turns to you, Tiska, and she says, by the way, I have absolutely no use for this, and I won it, betting on you, so I'm going to go ahead and hand this over to you, because I don't really want to deal with it. Freely given, of course, so all yours. And she holds out a small brown bag. Actually, it's not that small. It's pretty decently sized.
Interesting.
Is it monies?
You don't know, you have to look inside.
Will, yeah, I'll take the bag and look inside.
It's beans.
It's beans.
A bag of beans.
There's 9 of
I'm
them.
gonna
They
writing
are
down bag of 9 beans.
absolutely.
That's so specific.
There are 9 beans inside. Each one is probably, let's see, 3 inches long. They're big beans.
Yeah,
Bean.
Beans.
bag of 9 large beans.
Got a bag of 9
Beans.
large beans.
Huh.
Mir's gonna just detect magic all over the stuff we pulled off the food.
Sure. There's magic.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
gonna
get out
have
of the
somebody
Feywild
identify
and
this
then-
later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have
Yeah,
identify,
I-
unfortunately. So you can detect, conjuration on the manacles, divination on the compass, and I believe divination on that monocle as well. Everything else appears to be
What
non-magic.
about the beans?
The beans? Oh, there's magic on them beans,
beans.
baby. There's magic on them beans.
Magic beans!
Got some
The
magic beans
beans.
there, baby.
Would Zacro have identify or
He
no?
would. So, give me a hot minute. I gotta open up my book and see exactly what kind of magic these beans are.
Beans. Magic.
So I'm just sitting here like, I don't want to ask what they are because I feel like that could be trying to enter a bargain of some variety. So we're just gonna have the wizard identify them later.
There's a lot of magic in them beans, dude. It keeps shifting.
Ooh.
I figured we would just have Zacro take a look on our way as we walk back to where the portal was.
Chaos beans.
Yeah.
Magic.
Cast
Sure.
identify as a ritual on our way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can give that a shot.
Actually, is identify a ritual? I don't remember.
I don't remember if you can cast it as ritual. I assume so.
I can check.
I know you can cast detect magic as a ritual, which is what I was thinking of. but-
Right. Detect magic only tells you the school. And if it's there at all. Beans. It's beans.
Beans.
So that is all that you find on the hunt cap.
Hessa's
I did-
hands are just like twitching. She wants it all.
Look, we need to figure out whether it's cursed or not first, and what it does. You're right. The feathers were not magic, right?
No.
Okay. Could I tell what they were from? Or
You'd have to do a successful Arcana or Nature check.
I can look at them on our way back.
Sure.
Or, well, I don't know if I actually have good nature. Never mind. I don't. Never mind.
do you have a positive modifier?
No.
I have a +4.
Yes, but barely.
It's better than my -1.
I mean,
That's
I can
fair.
try. Maybe I'll roll good.
Nature is an intelligence check,
have-
which
Yes.
makes sense, but also it means my druid is not that great at nature checks.
The
Do
struggle.
you want me to try?
Look, I have that problem with religion and being a cleric.
So you guys are going to do
There's
that on your walk
Positive
back?
modifiers.
Yes.
Okay. In which case,
Yeah.
The new hunt
I figured
captain.
we'd take turns looking at stuff and watching Grace.
Sure, yeah, the new hunt captain will take that rope and just hand it off to you.
Why, thank you. Hessa will give her a wink.
I can also
Damn it.
like
You're
the,
playing. We were playing with
Like some-
fire.
I know.
the
Misa,
No.
You just hear the deepest sigh.
we also have the like I think some chain and manacles that are made of cold iron from Silver Hill.
Oh, that's true.
You just have some out of the bag of holding.
The new hunt
I don't
captain
know
kind
if it would do anything to Grace at this point, but
No, she's no longer Fey aligned. The new hunt captain
I just
actually
read the
eyes them and
chat.
says, "Those won't do anything extra to her. She's lost all of her connection with us."
Yeah, well, they'll help
Good.
slow her down if she tries to run.
I don't think that would be a very good idea. Would it, Grace? You don't want to go running around in our territory.
I was thinking more about when we get to the material plane.
Oh, well then that's your problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, assumed so.
Can I just, like, auto-grapple her?
Grace?
Do you really
'Cause
want to be that close, though?
Well,
I
see,
don't
here's
think
the
she can do
thing.
much.
I can move while auto-grappling someone, because I've done it to Hessa before.
It's true, you can. Yeah.
God.
You did it at the
It's true.
solstice.
She's done it many times at this point.
It's more, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Mizha, I'll look to Tiska for, like, permission.
Tiska just kind of shrugs at you and holds out a hand, like, do what you will.
Baller! Autograpple.
Grace, clearly doesn't like that.
That's a her problem.
The hunt captain curtsies to you with a flourish and says, and looks over the rest of you, and she says, "Have fun. Good hunting."
Good hunting to you too.
You as well.
Oh, it will be. And we're off.
Oh dear.
Ominous. I love it.
And she dismisses you by turning around and looking and striding off into the camp, and you hear her shout, "Break camp!"
Well, off we go.
The cart goes back to where we came through. Pop back through to the material world.
Absolutely.
Hopefully not too long after we left.
Yeah.
What soundtrack was I using for the caves? Seriously, what was I using? Doesn't say anywhere. Unless
Nice.
it does. No, I think that's for the starship. Oops.
Away we go.
Away you go.
He tries to eat us on the way.
And with that, you move back all the way to the portal where you entered. Grace does not speak the whole time, and Desire kind of keeps his distance and doesn't go near her.
Yeah, Mir will like try to get him in on identifying the things, mostly to distract him.
Oh, that's quite
Aw.
good. That's quite good of you.
Mizha, goes out of her way to make sure that, Grace is very uncomfortable in this constriction.
Good.
You can hold her sideways.
Occasionally catch her on a bush or two, be like, "Oh, whoops,
Oh,
my
sorry.
bad."
Ooh.
Oh, was that
I-
uncomfortable?
Oh, I didn't see that poison ivy
My
there.
bad.
I didn't see that. Oh, sorry. I didn't see that tree.
Whack.
Thunk.
Cracking
Okay, no.
thorns into stuff constantly.
Let's not thwack people into trees though. That's a little much.
We're
Hessa
not
is
trying to
taunting
injure our
her.
prisoners, just deeply annoy them.
Yeah, which is why I whack the horns.
Clonk.
I'll thwack
not-
your horns.
No, those are connected to the skull. Don't. Just through some branches.
I'm not like smacking her against the tree. I'm just, if they get, little
Okay, no,
thunk.
bet.
They scrape
Bet
up
you're not
against the
smacking her
bark
against the
a
tree.
little.
Oh, I did mean to ask. Mir, did you want to try and gather something from him?
If I was allowed, I want to make sure that I wasn't taking something I wasn't supposed to.
Yeah,
That's
these people take the body parts of their trophies. You're allowed.
Fun times.
Roll me 2d6.
Gonna roll my fun new stone dice.
Nice.
I'm not sure I like my new stone dice.
No,
I just rolled 2 1s.
Oof.
Yep.
Ooh.
Well,
Oofa doof.
Wowie,
His
wowie.
his pool of optional bits was very high, so I will give you something still, but nowhere
get
near
his
as much as you could
mustache.
have. You slice his horrible mustache off for an earth essence.
That's disgusting.
That's
That's fucking horrific.
genuinely nasty.
Oh my god.
I know.
I hate that so much.
So gross.
Optional bits.
What do I manage to get with my absolutely appalling roll?
You get one essence, and we'll say it's earth essence.
Every time I look at my character sheet, I'm just like, I could squeeze her. Could.
Don't.
I know.
Or do. I'm not in control of you. I don't give a shit.
No, remember your alignment.
That's true. Remember your alignment.
We're going to give her over
But
to the proper
Lucian!
authorities.
But Lucian.
R.I.P. Lucian.
We're
Alright,
gonna give her over to the proper authorities.
Listen, the squeeze is only a couple of d6s.
So.
The squeeze is only a couple d6s. It's fine.
So you cast Identify on your way back a couple times? You get Sakro too?
That was the plan.
Alright. The compass, if you define an entity, they have to make a save, and if they fail it, the compass will point towards them.
Ooh.
No matter where they are.
That will be super useful.
Eyes
If-
emoji.
If they entered another plane, it will point towards the portal.
Ooh.
The monocle is an actual item. Someone's talking in the background. We can hear them.
Sorry.
The monocle is an actual item. It is a gem of seeing. If you use one of its charges, you gain true sight for a short time. And the shackles are what you would refer to as dimensional shackles. They prevent a captured creature from moving between planes. You make it back to the portal. You pop yourselves through. You drag Grace through.
Oh, is the ring magic?
The ring's not magic, no.
Okay, just
What
checking.
about the beans?
The beans are magic, baby.
What are they?
Going to assume they are just magic.
It's a bag of beans.
Thanks. Thanks, Falk.
He said that
Isn't
the
there
magic.
an item called the bag of beans, though?
That is correct.
Yes, that's literally the name
Yeah.
of the item.
So that metal chain necklace is not magical?
Nexus is not magical.
The one with the animal
No.
teeth claws
So-
or what have you.
No
the
magic.
ring and that necklace are both non-magical.
That's
with-
right.
Okay.
Which
As
means
are
we
the
can
feathers.
sell them.
The chain on the
Shall
monocle
I add
is
them
also
to the
not
party
magical.
loot? Oh,
Yeah.
is the chain separately magical?
No, it's not magical at all.
Oh, okay.
You can remove it from the gem if you want. It's
I feel
only
like
the
it
gem.
would be handy to keep it in place, though.
Only the monocle that is magic. So you pop through the portal. And on the other side, you see Granite. Pretty much sort of where you left her. Though though now she has her crossbow out. And she appears to be facing down a semicircle of about 7 vigilance.
Oh boy, this is
Oh
fun.
dear.
How's it going, guys? Don't
We've
mind us,
confidence.
we just have a known killer right here.
Yeah, she sees you
Got
pop
the
out and she's like,
random-
please say you've got...
Random Rishi.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
She looks to the vigilance and she said, you heard me? Now I deliver. See? I wasn't lying. We've got them.
Misa lifts her up a little bit.
The Vigilants are kind of watching.
Tiska pats a horn very very condescendingly.
Grace.
Hessa's
looks
gonna walk forward.
furious.
Don't worry. Hey, let's all calm down here, okay? We found your killer. That should be pretty good, right? Are we chill?
The Vigilants kind of look at you
Gucci.
over, look to Grace. Or not Grace.
Don't worry.
To Granite. Granite lowers her crossbow and she says, "We'll close it now. We've got her. Right? So
Yes.
Yep.
put your weapons down." And the Vigilants very slowly do, and she sighs and she says, "Right, I was hoping they wouldn't be so speedy, but they were. That's fine. Technically, this was an unsanctioned portal. That's how it is
Fun.
sometimes."
Oh.
Granite, you're so cool.
We do what we must. Let's go.
I mean, it certainly paid off.
She nods and she says, "I'm glad it did. We should go." She seems a little embarrassed to have been caught doing some law breaking.
Listen. We do what we gotta do.
Yeah. She goes and gets that sort of little device that she dropped down earlier and picks it up and deactivates it. And your portal is automatically closed.
Cool.
Nice.
As the
Means I don't have to
hunters-
do anything.
Yeah. The hunter's magic affects it again and it slams shut. And she hands her crossbow over to one of the Vigilants, who nods at her, kind of in respect, kind of in like, "Oh, we gotta do this." And she looks at you guys and she says, "We should take her to the city center. Hand her over."
Absolutely. With pleasure.
Right. These will escort you. And with that, you can head out of the warehouse and through the city.
Hey.
Some people obviously are interested in you as you go past, because you're a party of very clearly outsiders carting a tiefling surrounded by vigilance. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
Nothing to see here, citizens. Go about your day.
Go about your day.
Continue with the homosexuality.
We just immediately
I mean, I said
jumped
day,
on
but
that.
you know what you choose to do with that day is,
No, you 100% go about your gay. Or
Go about your
100%
gay.
said go about your gay, and we.
That's super duper what it sounded like.
75% of
absolutely
the
what it sounded
population
like.
of Rishi is queer.
Fuck yeah.
look, you can go about your gay, you can go about your ace, go about whatever. Just
Nothing to see here.
Just don't fuck with
Mir
this
says
criminal.
go about your- Mir says go about your gay, and there's just the one guy who's like in the back of the crowd that goes, "Fuck yeah!"
And I was like, alright.
he yells "fuck yeah" and then smooches the guy next to him.
Hell yeah!
Everyone around was like, that's kind of weird. They're carrying a serial killer, but okay. You have a weird...
It's celebration.
Look,
Alright.
some people are just really into serial killers, you know.
So you gather some crowds.
There's just no
I'm
comment.
just not going to comment on that. You gather crowds as you head through to the city center, and when you get there, Granite and a couple of the other vigilants sort of depart. They head on in to talk to the council and some of the other vigilants inside, and leave a couple of the vigilants to stand guard with you guys over Grace. So now you're just kind of standing there outside the center, underneath the violet sun. The violet undersun. Desire is a bit fidgety.
Does anyone need, like, patching up?
I don't think I got hit once, I'll be honest.
I erased what my hit points are at when I added the new ones, but honestly, it's probably fine.
I'm a little banged up, but nothing a good long rest won't take care of.
Yeah.
Same.
Mir's going to, like, make a little bit of a fuss, just going around, like, make sure everyone's patched up. When she gets to Tiska, she's kind of going to lead him and go, you may wish to talk to your dad. She kind of tilts her head toward him as he's looking kind of awkward. Maybe not immediately, but seems like there should be some conversation there. Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna slap some bandages on myself because I'm a little down.
For sure. Desire will actually sort of hesitantly approach Grace.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Hessa is going to stand nearby, but pretend like she's not paying attention.
I mean, Misa's still holding her, so like, there's nothing I can do here. I'm in on this.
And he kind of gets vaguely near, and he says, you know, it's not too late, right? If you want to be different, if you want to,
My God.
I got put in something of a similar position before, but if you want to change, I suppose, we could try to put in a word or something with the court here. We could try to help somehow. If we can try to help. And she looks at him with this cold gaze, and she says, I don't need your pity, you pathetic little creep.
How loud
I'm
is
going
that?
Squeeze.
He sighs, and he kind of holds his hands out, and he's like, Grace, come on. And she attempts to spit into one of his offered hands.
Oh.
Can I squeeze? Am I allowed to squeeze?
Ooh.
Yeah, you can go ahead and squeeze.
Baller! That was, I think we said 2 or 3d6. I did not.
Go ahead.
We never actually solidified which one.
I think 2.
Where am I? Here are my d6s. Alright. 4. 4
You
squeezing damage.
tighten your coils, and you hear her go, "Ugh," and she says, You've always been weak. I don't need your pity. I don't need your help. You are the kind of person who needs help. I am not. You were always weak. I was right to take her from you, and I should have just raised her myself. If you want something done right. I'm disappointed.
Must I do it again?
Shut up.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
so you would have me being...
Oh! Squeeze!
Tiska's gonna put a finger up. So you would have me be in the same pathetic situation you're in, then?
I'm disappointed in you, Tiska. I expected more ambition and less
Well, the
mindless
feeling
loyalty.
is mutual. I expected more morals and less... whatever this is.
I expected less boundless optimism and more realism from you.
Realism? Realism? You're the one who still thinks you're on top in this situation, and you're talking to me about realism. That's, cute.
Mir, gonna kind of gently put a hand on Desire's shoulder and say quietly to him, you know, so, like, ignore her. She's spiteful and angry, and I know it hurts when you want to help someone near you and you can't, but you can't force them to take your help.
I know, I just thought you could... Never mind.
I know.
It's pointless.
Yeah. For what it's worth, maybe you do sometimes need help, but you're a good enough person that it will be given, even without asking. Because you deserve it, you've earned it, you've been the kind of person worth helping.
Thank you.
And you are as much a part of this group as any of the rest of us.
Thank you. He looks at Grace, shakes his head. Well, I tried. In that case, go to hell.
Mizha looks at her and goes, if you speak again, I will continue to squeeze.
And at that point, a couple of the vigilants come back out of the city center, and they hurry over towards the ones in your group. But one of them sidles up to you guys, and he says, "You're the Riftwatchers, right?" Yes, that's what you're called, right? That's your whole...
Indeed.
Yeah. We've got a message for you from the City Unseen.
Yes.
That's where the webmother is?
Yeah, I see. Yes. But
Hess is going to be playing with a knife really close to Grace's face during this, by the way.
Good.
We've got a message for you. Some Dragonborn came down to the entry point to the Underdark and said she wanted a message passed on to you guys. So we got it here. She seemed pretty... Apparently, I wasn't there, obviously, but apparently she seemed pretty... what's the word?
Insistent? Rush?
Yeah. Energetic, in a way. He doesn't know
Worried?
common, clearly.
Mm.
He's trying his best. You get the point.
I love him.
We support him.
She said that if you could please hurry, because she thinks you need to be back up at the surface. I'm sorry, this is not my normal language.
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
Alright,
Okay.
thank you for trying. Guess are things gonna be okay here? Do you need us for anything further? Let a report or anything like that?
You probably have to do a testimony or a report. Just write it down.
Can we do that very quickly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you guys can handle that pretty quick. But you get the actual message, and it was a Dragonborn contacted Azkrik, who is your handler, and told him to please hurry you guys up. Because she needs you to come back and figure out what to do about a situation.
Oh, God.
Oh boy!
Okay, we're gonna do this quickly and leave.
Wording at all.
But we also need the thing from the webmother, so we have to go through
Yeah.
all that. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we passed through the webmother's.
Yeah, you have to go
have
through
to go
there and
back
get
up.
it out.
Yeah, so.
We have to go through there anyway.
So you'll have to spend a couple hours
I will be right back.
filling out reports.
Fine,
you know
that's
what?
fun.
Now is
Can
probably
I
actually the
see
time to take a
Granite
break.
at some point?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, we can do that and then take a break.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I'll go up to Granite. One second.
Okay.
Sorry, someone entered my room. I'm going to walk up to Granite. You were very helpful, and we appreciate everything that you did for us. If you need us at any point, here's our sending stone information.
Oh, aye, thank you.
We appreciate it. And then she'll leave.
And Mir will more sadly, but we'll go over to her and say that sadly we were not able to get Lucian back, though perhaps after his ordeal he'd rather just rest. And I will give her the hand that we were able to recover for burial cremation, whatever their funerary rites are.
Gotcha. She takes it and she says, I will turn this over to the right people. Thank you. And with that, we will take a break.
Whoa!
Hey.
See you guys in a little bit.
Whoop, whoop.
Alright. We're gonna head out of the Underdark soon, so I will be back in about 10 minutes. Stand up, take a stretch, get some water. We will be back in just a little bit. looking at your commentary. Is it making mouse sounds? Yeah. Grace is wretched? Also, yeah. Wand of Wonder. That is an option that I'm not utilizing. Okay. Let's swap our... Swap our music. Back to the caves. Alright, let's go get my players.
Believe me,
Hello.
that she's
Oh god.
just a wedding
Hello.
planner.
Sorry, hello,
Hi,
what's going
Val.
on? What's up?
We're talking about wedding planners.
Oh, why?
Yeah, for my campaign.
Oh, okay.
Babe's character is a wedding planner.
Oh god.
Just a normal,
Falcon
honest
just went, "Oh,
wedding
God."
planner.
Oh Christ. Well, alright.
Particular line, normal, honest, wedding planner had extreme, plain, simple Garrick vibes.
So,
Just for Taylor. Plain, simple Garrick.
alright, are we all here?
I don't know if anyone else watched DS9. But...
Yes.
We back?
I love Garrett.
Lurk's back.
Yes.
Is she back?
Are she and Lurker back?
Lurks? Hello?
Lurks.
Oh, whoa?
Hello?
Wait, if we all say it at the same
No,
time.
we got it, we got it.
Well,
Wow. That really worked.
You're all sinners.
Yep, what's your point?
Oh, whoa.
You're one to talk.
One to
Oh,
know
God.
one, buddy.
I never
Okay.
said I wasn't a sinner, just for the record. I'm just saying all y'all are sinners.
Look, okay. D&D time.
D&D time.
We're walking. We're leaving.
Yep, okay, so it takes you a couple hours to...
yeah, we got stuff to do.
Yeah, it takes you a couple hours to give your... Ooh, excuse me. Your statements to the police, to the vigilance. They're the police, but, like, not as shitty. And after that, you are free to go. Given the urgency of the message that was sent, you are free to immediately board the next possible train that heads back to the city unseen. And as always, how long did it take to get down here? I can't quite remember.
I do not remember. It took a few hours, I believe, at least.
Yeah. I think it was like an overnight
Also,
train.
the last time we see Grace before we leave, I'm just gonna bend over, whisper in her ear, and say, "Rot."
I will flip her off. Also, I would like to steal some crabs before we leave
What?
from the vending machine.
Are you for real right now?
Yes.
Just buy them.
No. If I'm gonna play a rogue, I have to steal things.
Oh my god.
Is that how that
Christ.
works?
How do you
Yes.
steal from a vending machine?
I already did it once.
That is true.
No, I just wanted to know.
Skills.
With
Do you
Well,
need to,
we
like...
did do egg last time.
Oh,
Just
that's
shoved
true.
egg into the vending machine and
Oh,
she just like
speaking
knocked
of
things
egg.
off.
Did you want
Yes.
to reform her?
Sure, we have plenty of time.
Then I'm afraid shoving her in the vending machine will not work.
Dang it.
Because when
I'll
you...
do it before that.
Okay. Fine. Roll... something. I don't
Oh.
remember
Roll
if we
something.
just rolled stealth so that you could do it with nobody seeing. Yeah, that's probably it. Roll stealth.
I have a question.
Mm.
Are
That
the
wasn't
crabs
great.
alive?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why do I feel like this is gonna end with you, with me having to heal you from crab wounds?
Don't worry about it. 22.
Already worried about it.
And I rolled pretty low for it, but I got a 22.
Yeah, you can easily sidle up when no one's looking. Shove egg through the vending thing into the water
Poor
inside.
egg.
Have her grab a crab and then return to you.
One crab? I don't even get multiple?
Grab
She's
it,
got
grab
no
it.
hands! She can carry one at a
Fine.
time. And they're
I will
pinching
take the
her.
crab and shove it into a pocket somewhere.
So all I'm
Alive.
hearing is that this crab is probably going to be very
Stop.
upset.
Okay.
Crabby?
Damn it.
You
All that setup, and
acquire
it wasn't even.
1 live crab. Again.
Jesus Christ. The frog box
I don't
only
want-
works for frogs.
Yeah.
Where
I'm
are you
sorry.
fucking putting these
Don't really
crabs?
want this.
In her pockets.
Aside from,
I'll be
okay,
honest,
you put
I
it in
don't
there with
really
the other
want
crab
this.
that you
I
stole
didn't think
earlier.
it
The
through.
first one's dead.
I didn't think this through.
You sure
Clear-
didn't.
Why do they have crab vending machines? Okay,
Because
this is
Another
fine.
thing you
said
wouldn't
something
understand.
and made a meme about it.
I'm going to shove both crabs into Grace's pocket.
Roll sleight of hand.
Okay.
You hold the crap.
I didn't think this through, guys.
Hear what it. You
I
can
didn't
hear
think
what
this
it
through.
sounds like to get attacked.
25. It's a
25.
25.
Okay. Yeah, you pop into the building. You steal a crab from the vending machine. You sidle back out of the building to where your friends are standing with the serial killer. You sidle up to the serial killer, and then you shove a live crab and a dead crab into her pockets. Great work.
What?
This is so stupid.
This is the dumbest shit that's happened in this arc.
Alright, we gotta go back. Come on.
I didn't think
We
this
had-
through, then I panicked,
We
okay?
did, we did have to meet our quota of dumb shit to happen though.
Yeah,
Out of
no, I
curiosity,
understand.
what is Hessa's wisdom score?
Not great.
Yeah,
Actually, it's not that bad. It's a +1.
Your passive
Are you
perception's
sure?
11, so...
It could be
I
worse.
suppose
It's
this
not
is a
negative.
demonstration that wisdom does not mean common sense.
Yeah.
Or
Chat
self-control.
says, congratulations, you gave her crabs.
Oh no!
Oh,
Yes!
gross.
Chat.
Thank you,
Hey,
Typhonic.
why? Nasty.
I support
Moving
you.
along.
Before we leave, I look at whoever's taking her away and I say, "Be careful. She's crabby."
The drow kind of gives you an
Then I walk
odd
away.
look. Oh, okay. Thanks. Sure.
Hessa just starts laughing very hard for no reason. Okay, we're good. We're leaving. Everything's fine.
If Mir's present, she is gravely concerned, but
She's trying really hard not to seem like she's laughing, but you can all tell she's
It's
really
obvious.
laughing. It's very obvious.
Temp is cackling.
What did you
It's fine.
do?
Don't worry about it. Let's leave. We need to go right now.
No, I'm
What did
already
you do?
worried about it. What did you do?
Don't worry. We need to go.
what did you steal?
We
If you
need-
stole something from the police, you need to give it back.
It wasn't from the police. It's fine. I don't have it anymore. Don't worry.
Steal. Where
It's
did
just
you
power
put it?
walking?
You're headed towards the
Dear
train
family,
station.
give
Hey,
me patience.
hey, Falc.
What?
Can I?
No,
I
you
don't know
can't.
why this is happening.
Can I heard the crabby warning. Can I make the connection? Is there a roll I need to make for that?
What exactly are you gonna do about it now?
No, I just want to call her on it.
Oh.
No, we just need to leave.
Int check.
Int check.
Can I bluff?
All deception. I hate this.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
Nat
I'm so
20!
sorry. No.
Got him.
If you
You
listen
think.
closely, you can hear Falcon slowly dying inside.
Slowly.
Deception.
Inside.
Maybe I can repeat this.
Nat 20!
25? Does that help?
That's a natural 20, fam.
I know.
It does not.
Mizha, you saw the crab vending machine. You surmised that she took something out of there and then gave it to Grace for some fucking reason. And you're like, okay, what?
Mizha will look at you, Hessa, and go,
Mm-hmm.
Why did you put a crab, a live crab in the pocket? Is that what...
It wasn't just a live crab.
You
Oh my
put a
God.
dead crab and a live crab in her pocket?
Don't worry about it.
Okay, no, we need to go before they find that shit in her pocket. No, out.
You make for the train
I'm
station.
Tiska
no.
is against her better judgment,
The
laughing
leader
hysterically.
of the Serpentine Revolution, ladies and gentlemen.
I didn't think it through.
Clearly.
Dear God.
Okay, onwards. Sorry, I did not mean to derail there. I really didn't.
You,
And yet, you succeeded.
Yes, you did. You meant to derail. You've been training for it.
your
We gotta
Train.
go.
is at the station. Okay. Desperately trying to get those words out between you guys talking about crabs. Your train is at the station. You don't have to wait long for it. There was one leaving soon-ish anyway. And you are able to board it and head back north. I do not remember, I genuinely don't remember how long the train ride was when you came down. I don't remember if it was like a multiple days thing, or if it was just a few hours thing, or if it was like an overnight. There was...
It might have
don't
been overnight.
remember.
I think we remember us sleeping at least part of it.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna call it an overnight.
Well,
then.
yeah, but that was also Misa's horrific vertigo every time she sees outside.
Let's see here.
And then again, Misa will never sleep again.
Going through the fucking fungal wastes over here.
Yeah, there's the fungal area where it has to hermetically seal the entire train before you go through. And then I'm looking in my notes. It does not appear that I wrote down how long the train ride is.
Yay!
Spitball it to a day.
Yeah, we're gonna spitball it today.
Just wing it.
Winging it.
Also, at some point, egg changes.
Yes, you decide to
Egg
change
change.
egg.
Yes.
And
Does he turn into a crab?
no, she does
That
not
would be
turn
really
into,
funny.
into a crab. She poofs into that sort of... Does she poof into mist normally, or she just poof shapes?
Just poof shapes.
She poofs shapes, and then instead of... What was she, a weasel? A cat?
Yes.
Probably a
Weasel.
So instead of a weasel laying on your lap, sitting on your arm is an extremely rotund, fluffy
Oh no.
bird.
Okay.
Oh, it's taking the image 17,000 years to upload. Never mind. I thought that was gonna be in time.
Rip.
It is a tawny
Discord, how
feathered
could
bird
This.
with
Falc,
what?
if you need, you can copy a link to the image and then paste it in, and it'll just download.
So
It'll
do
just
that.
do the thing that way.
Yeah, it's a tawny feathered bird with light-colored talons and big black eyes.
Ooh.
She is now an
Big
owl.
brown.
Nice. Nice.
Baby.
Egg is an owl.
Excellent.
So, you take your train north.
It is quite fitting for a creature named Egg to be a bird.
It is. It really
Yeah.
is. She now shows affection by gently nibbling on your ears and hair.
I love it.
There's nothing she can really do for me, Misa.
You have your typical unpleasurable journey. It is not really an eventful journey. Nothing particularly interesting happens, though. You're now just on the train alone. You don't have a handler anymore because Lucian died. Though you presume Aztec will probably
all
meet you.
right.
Assuming the holding works again, Mir will probably spend most of the trip crocheting and trying to distract Visa from her motion sickness.
Yeah.
And Falc,
Yo.
for later, when we're back up on the surface and not dealing with the bullshit that's at the surface.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to make a small, like, burial thing for Lucian.
Oh, of course. Sure. So you're all just kind of sitting around, the 7 of you in Desire. Taking the train north.
Mizha is testing out new tattoo possibilities for everybody because she wants to give everybody a tattoo.
Ooh.
Remember the
Weird
Riftwatchers tattoo idea?
Mm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How you do it on Mir, though? She's got it covered in feathers. And for that matter, Zachary was covered in
Beak?
fur.
Yeah, or you've got
But
skin
not
on, like, your
like
palms,
Draco's
I
foot.
guess.
I'd assume your leggies are kind of scaly.
Yeah.
That's true. That as well.
I put it on like it's a fucking oh, what are those fucking anklets?
A band? Or a house arrest blanket?
No, they're
What are you going for
house
here?
arrest anklet.
Oh, good.
God
Jesus.
damn it.
You
Tied to us forever, you cannot escape.
you head north. Anything else you want to do or talk about on the train?
I think I'm
Mizha's-
derailed enough.
You're just going to nudge Tiska to talk to her dad again.
Yeah, Mizha's been keeping Desire company.
He is subdued.
Yeah, Tiska's probably...
Hessa will attempt to help.
Tiska's probably hanging out with Desire. Not saying a lot, but, like, being in the same space.
Mhm.
Mizha is actually what Mizha's going to do is Mizha is going to tell stories from way back in the day to try and keep Desire's mind off of that whole clusterfuck.
He looks
So, you
vaguely
know.
sad, but not like distressed like he was before. When he didn't like know what to
Yeah.
do about her on the loose.
Kind of fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hessa will tell stories as well. Attempt to help.
Your stories are kind of fucked up, to be honest.
She thinks they're hilarious.
It's like that thing where
Mizha
you say
is telling
something and it's
stories.
like really dark, and then you look up and everyone in the room is like staring at you in horror. That happens to Hessa like 12 times.
Yeah, Mizha is telling stories of like the paladin recruit who got pantsed in the hall, the two clerics who got caught necking somewhere underneath the statue they shouldn't have been.
Hessa's
You
stories
know,
are like,
those kinds of
remember that
stories.
time when we were doing a poison test and those two swapped, and then it was a bad idea to swap because he died? Isn't that hilarious? And everyone's like, sorry?
And then Tiloni, all right, he found this pie, and he found this poison. It went together. It wasn't great. It was wonderful. I loved it. It was great, guys.
And it's like, you ate poison.
No. We gave it to someone else.
You
But
killed someone.
It was pretty funny.
Oh.
I mean, he
Okay.
wasn't a part of our pit, so
Oh.
What trickled out of his ears was hilarious.
it was
They're
it
like,
was funny.
Okay.
It was livid, but very proud.
I feel like I have a much better understanding of why you are who you are.
Brutal.
Look,
you're gonna tell normal childhood stories.
look. The
Listen,
pranks
Misa's
went
crying.
downhill after some people disappeared, but it was great before that. Okay.
Mizha will tell you all about the fact that because she got so big so fast, she once accidentally went into a brothel and immediately went, "Oh, I shouldn't be here," because she was like 16.
Oh God.
And they just
Oh,
let her
no.
in. Whoops.
Yeah, big fucking snake. They were like, "Oh shit, all right."
I had
That
a few
looks
brothers
like
who had
a doll.
similar problems.
Yeah, Misa just went, "Oh no, I am not meant to be here."
Kuth got too large too quickly.
You tell
Poor
me,
guy.
You tell the story about that time she climbed up the mast of a ship And then she realized it was leaving, and she fell off, and her chance to get down. She woke up having been healed or possibly brought back to life by some of the clerics, and after that, her parents didn't let her hang out at the shipyards anymore. They sent her to church to learn to be a good cleric.
Yeah.
See me now!
Oh.
Yeah. There was also the time that Mizha had to help kick someone out of a bar she wasn't even supposed to be in. But being the biggest person there, you know, shit happens. When the bouncer gets knocked out, what do?
Rip.
Jesus Christ.
So you entertain yourselves heading
You
north.
make
Yes.
You entertain
You're
yourselves.
sore in front of someone should.
You sleep sometimes. You
Tiska
tell...
doesn't have any good stories because she was that weird loner kid.
Desire also does not have any good
Private-
stories, or at least he doesn't offer any.
That's fine. This is for his benefit.
That's adorable. And you make your way north. And after an overnight on this train, you pull into the city unseen. As you had hoped, Ascrick meets you at the train station. And you see him pretty much on the platform, and as soon as you disembark, he hurries over to you, and he says, "What happened?"
Well, we went on the trail of a serial killer.
Mm-hmm.
Turned out to be Tiska's mom, and then we went to the Feywild. We were supposed to fight her, but instead we ended up fighting an Archfey, and we called upon the help of various gods, and we killed an Archfey, and turned over Tiska's mom to the police.
A normal day. You know how it is. Anyways, do you need us anymore? We need to go back to the surface. Unless
I
you need
heard something was going on.
Right.
At some point, we need to see the web mother.
Yes.
Range and
We can do that. I completely forgot his accent. Does anybody remember what this guy's accent was?
Nope.
Cool.
interaction was via text.
Yeah, it was mostly via text that he communicated last time, so, or the time before last. So I don't remember it, and we're just gonna go ahead and wing it as sort of soft. Okay, and he kind of nods and he says, yes, well, we can get you up there quickly. Your friend seemed pretty insistent. So we'll
Oh,
hurry
of course.
that up.
Lauren was Lorelei, wasn't she?
Yes, the blue dragon born. Yes, that's her. She actually, almost. She very badly frightened the person in decontamination trying to get through to someone, so I was called quite in the middle of the night about it. Which.
That's promising.
Yes, indeed, it is not at all that.
Should we go see her first, or the web mother, or?
No,
we
should see the web mother.
Is the pattern done?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. Then we should get that and then go see what trouble is above.
Alrighty. And much like last time, but this time with great hurry, because you're allowed to, because there's something going on with great hurry, you are led to the webmother's sort of palace, I guess? It's the area directly beneath her undersun. And as you move through the city, you kind of notice people are a little bit more, like, quiet than they used to be. There's a lot of people that will hurry sort of with their shoulders hunched from one place to another rather than just strolling through the streets. It seems that there's some kind of... something has happened.
What happened? Why?
What's all this about?
There's some minor disruptions on the surface.
In what way? What does that mean?
It involves us, I guarantee it. Come on.
I was going to...
Is there anything you can give us?
I didn't assume it was... I didn't want to assume it had to deal with you. But as we are beneath the quarantined soon. We have to keep a tight eye on the activity up there, and there's been a lot more of it lately.
That's what we're afraid of.
All right.
As in a lot of Yuan-Ti patrols sweeping the area.
Oh.
It's probably what Lorelai wanted to do.
And so we've kind of had to tighten our security slightly.
Ah.
And everyone's a
Understood.
little
We should
bit...
probably leave as soon as possible.
Yes.
Possibly. So... yes. So he'll lead you to the palace. With that disturbing news. And they can get you into those somewhat silly silver suits that you wore before, because otherwise you'll get burnt in the Undersun's light. And again, it takes, altogether, it does take a bit longer than you'd like, because you have to wait for people to be done, and you have to wait to get through a process of entering the building, and you have to wait to yada yada yada. But within an hour and a half or so, you do get in to see the Webmother. And I recall last time her voice was, not audible.
Yeah.
So I will refrain from that this time, as cool as she is. And also, because I think that hurt my throat last time. Because I think it was a voice that was
Avoiding
speaking
that.
while only inhaling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Webmother is, as always, perched on her Undersun. She watches you as you come in. And then you see her gently creep down one of the many, like, bridges of web that connects her Undersun to the floor. And she tells you that she has completed what you were looking for. And indicates a silken bundle that is hung in a piece of webbing next to the ground.
So we'll collect that and
Yes.
thank her for her assistance.
Yes, she nods to you, or sort of does. She kind of, like, tilts her upper body in, like, an acknowledgement, and twitches her pedipalps as they rest on the silk, and tells you to walk in understanding.
You will do next.
And you as well.
She laughs at that.
She probably has a lot more understanding than we do.
She is a
Yeah.
god of communication and understanding, but,
Uh-huh.
you know, the sentiment is nice.
I have made an attempt.
You know, it's a good sentiment and she appreciates it. You have to cut the bundle out of the silk. It is probably 2.5 feet long, oval in shape, rounded ends. It appears to have been spun from silk. It is extraordinarily light to the touch, and when you shake it, you can feel something inside.
I guess I'll ask real quick if there's something we need to do to maintain or take care of it, or if it'll...
Oh, no, it's, she tells you it's just like a case for it. You could put it in a scroll case, I suppose, but you have that silken case for it.
I just want to make sure it was, like, alive somehow.
No, just be cautious when you cut into it.
Okay, thank you.
Alright.
Much appreciated.
You have now collected the
Away we
pattern.
go.
Yay!
Woo!
Hey, and I have an idea for that compass.
Oh?
Oh.
Oh.
I wonder if it's the same as my idea for the compass.
I sure have an idea for that
I
compass.
suspect that may be the case. With that, you are free to, again, take another train ride back to the entryway from which you came originally. I don't remember how
Hessa's
long that
just
one was
speed
either.
walking.
But it can't have been more than the train ride down to Harishi.
That one was shorter, I believe.
Yeah, because it was
For sure.
very close. I think it was probably like an hour at most.
Yeah.
All right. You do have to wait
Hessa's
on the
like
train this time.
fidgeting this whole time.
Yeah. And it takes you back to the entry point. You do have to go through decontamination again.
That's
because they
fine.
don't want you tracking Underdark microbiology out into the world.
In that case, should I take the gift for the gift that Mizha bought out and have that contaminated?
I don't recall what that was. I'm so sorry.
It was a lantern with the black light and a tapestry.
Oh, yeah, those can pretty easily get decontaminated. No worries. They're
Cool.
inanimate.
They
so
are in the.
I'm picturing like.
They're also in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picture like we just walked up to like one of those bins like at the airport for decontamination, just empties out everything we bought while we were there. It's a bunch of yarn.
It's a lot
Years.
less intensive than the going in one. It's mostly like, come through here, make sure you're not taking any like animals. You're good. Okay, cool. Go on.
See, it's good I got rid of the crabs.
You do still have to fight Zakra to get him through there. He does not like
Good.
decontamination.
Mizha will deal with that.
Auto grapple.
You do have to.
Hold on.
I think you might have to auto grapple him and drag him through.
That's fine.
So you do so,
Poor Zakra.
and then
Yeah.
the only thing standing between you and your ship is the passageway up. Azkrik will linger at the entryway because, of course, he's not going with you. And he says, "Well, good luck, I suppose, with whatever it is you're doing. I'm going to assume that we're gonna hear about it at some point. So, good luck."
More than likely.
Yeah.
If all goes well, you will hear a lot.
Oh, good. Good.
So.
Okay.
It is good.
Good. Then.
Mir will thank you. Mir will thank him for his help and tell him, give our regards to Aurelian.
Oh, I will.
You two take care of each other.
Yes, of course. Always. And with that, you are free to return.
Oh, and Cinnamon.
Oh, yes.
Give Cinnamon for me.
I will. With that, you are free to return to the surface.
Let's do this.
Oh boy.
You head up the passageway, and slowly the light of day grows stronger and stronger. It is... Oh. "6 p.m.
Baller.
That's
Sunset.
what time of year is it again?
That's a good question.
I think we were somewhere in springtime or
Yeah, I was
middling
gonna say.
summer. Because we just came off of solstice. And then we did
Yeah.
all the traveling.
Okay. So, it's probably mid-spring at this point?
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds about correct.
Sure. I apologize to anyone who ever tries to keep records of this game pre-world time. It's not going to be right. Sorry. So it's probably about mid-spring, so the days are short-ish, medium-ish. So at 6 p.m. it's probably still light out. And as you head up...
Mir, I'm delighted to see the real sky.
Yes, it is such a relief to see the real sky and smell the air with all the vegetation and moisture with rain and wind, and there's sunlight, even though it's kind of mostly muted by the clouds and also the trees, but it's up there and there's real light around you, and it's nice.
And then we get up there all the way.
Huh? What was that?
and then we get to see what
What the fuck?
Oh,
what the problem was.
You get to the surface. It looks exactly the same as you left it. It's just jungle.
Let's get on the shard
Yes.
and just see what's up.
The shard is exactly where you left it. Still disguised.
Hessa is going to speed walk up to it.
Go up, make sure any traps are disarmed before we enter.
Oh yeah, did
Yeah.
you leave traps on it?
Oh, heck yes.
Oh, God.
Probably. I don't
then-
remember.
Do you remember your traps?
No, honestly.
Not in.
I know we were
not out
talking
of
about making
character,
them.
for sure.
Lorelai was probably told. At least Mir would have said to tell her whether she actually got
If anything, Kaimi knows. Which I don't know if that's helpful.
You roll perception.
Whee!
to trap her own house.
19.
Okay. You do spot a
My perception
tripwire
is trash.
that you left near the doorway.
I will undo that.
All right. You slice it and recover